Listen to each one of you all, my fellow brethren. My name is pro.Adam. I am hereby to address the nation Nigeria concerning the hardship and difficulty that is over the land. My fellow brethren, you see, God has helped us in this our country, Nigeria, by giving us resources that everyone could live a very comfortable life. Because all the resources, all the oil and gas, petrol, everything, it was given as a gift from God, not from man. It is not man that owns all these resources and everything. But when man come into the position, begin to claim or do, he is the power to control. Meanwhile, he is not. The power belongs to God. The authority belongs to God. The throne belongs to God. The life belongs to God. Everything that was created belongs to God. So God has given us all these things so that we are the citizens to benefit. So that you can see what to eat, what to wear, and how to live a very comfortable life. In Nigeria today, you will see a youth that is mature, that is capable to have a house on his own, to live a normal life. You see, he will be facing a very hardship, a difficult life, because the leadership did not have a good plan for the upcoming youth. A leader, he will discover the money in his account. The money that is in his account can't pay every citizen. When he shared the money, every citizen will have, and everyone will be comfortable. But he kept the money within himself, and he's still fighting for power to be in position. To come and do what? That is not the kind of leadership we need in this time. We need a leader who was chosen by God, not by man, not the will of man. Because the will of man is always error, there is always mistake, there is always corruption. But the will of God is perfect. So in this time, we need a leader who will lead us in righteousness of God. So we don't need any leader that will make his own decision and take his own decision, causing confusion over the land. Because God is still watching over the universe. He sees everything that is happening. The truth is that God is not happy with the rulership of this nation. It looks so bad when God has seen the situation. That is not the plan and the mindset of God. That is not what God has planned for us. In our nation, in our country, Nigeria, whereby God has blessed us to the extent that we have to live a very comfortable life. Nigeria country is supposed to be greater than every other country because of what God has done for us, the great and the mighty thing that God has done. But today, Nigeria is facing poverty, facing hardship, facing difficulty. Because of what? Because there is a lot of corruption and a lot of mistake, a lot of error that was made through the leadership. How can a leader will have money that the whole people of the nation supposed to have, and he kept it within himself? You can look at this. This does not make common sense. The citizens are suffering, and they even seize the money of the citizen. The money that the citizens supposed to eat, they have seized their money, which is very, very wrong. In the bank, they have kept the money in the bank without releasing the money. Look, there's something that we have seen. It brings shame to us. It's a very big shame. That is not the type of leadership we need. How can a leader, you have tell the people to bring money to put money in their bank, and they don't have access to what they have? This is not normal. This is a satanic. This is the beast government that is leading. And God will not overlook all this thing. So the best thing, God has to take power away from the wicked government, because we have already have the righteous government, and the righteous government become the world power to rule the nation. And nobody will take the power from God, because who owns the power? Who is in charge of position? Who to put someone in position? Is it not God? I was chosen by God. I have come to speak the mindset of God. If God did not choose me, I will not come, and He will not bring me. But when I was chosen by God, I have to come. Why? Because He is the one that has the final say. And if you say you don't want to work with God, we have millions of soul, that they can walk with God. So if God chooses you to use you or to make use of you in a very particular, you have to rule well, govern well, because God is watching. He's watching over the universe. He's in everything. He knows the heart of every man. In our country today, a country that could live a very comfortable life, they are now facing hardship because of lack of understanding, lack of spirituality, to understand the plan, the mindset of God. Look at what is occurring all over the nation. Poverty everywhere, frustration everywhere, complaint everywhere, crying, death, all kind of thing that is not comfort. That is why we are telling people that good news never comes from the devil. Good news only comes from God. So if you are expecting a good news from this evil government, you are wasting of time. Because good news only comes from God, not from wicked government. So God has given us righteous government. And this righteous government will be in charge over the universe. Because when you have a company and that company is not functioning very well, you have right to appoint set of people that will handle over the company, because you are the one that owns it as a project. So the project about the government was established by God. So God is the owner of the government. So he can decide to bring a particular set of people that they will handle over the rulership, because he has power to do so, and everything about him is by speaking a word, is by command. So that is the reason why it is good for we to walk according to the will of God. And this because of the sake of the kingdom, because of the internal heaven, because you want to spend the rest of your life with Christ. It's very, very important. So my fellow brethren, I may like to encourage each one of you to always focus and follow God's will. At the end, you will live and prosper in the land of the living. So shall it be, for now and forever and ever. Amen.